Well, hello my beautiful snow angels, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're all doing well today. Today I am hitting you guys with another Jingle Belle Christmas video and with another tutorial. So I am so excited about this look. I have had this look in my mind for a couple of months now. This look was one of the reasons why I wanted to do this Christmas series, because I just had a few different tutorial ideas. This look would be perfect for pretty much any Christmas occasion, whether it's a Christmas party, any kind of Christmas event, or Christmas Eve, getting super drunk on Christmas Eve, or even Christmas Day, just visiting with your family and wanting to look super glam while you're doing it, you know. So yeah, I am really excited to show you guys how to get this look today and show you guys what products I have used. I kind of tried to mix it up a little bit today, and today's video has also kindly been sponsored by HQ Hair as well. If any of you guys haven't heard of HQ Hair before, they are an amazing beauty website. They stock so many brands that we already know and love, so makeup brands, skincare brands, hair care brands. They have Illamasqua, they have The Way, NYX Cosmetics, Line Crime. They are kind of just a one-stop shop for everything that you need in the beauty department. They do also ship worldwide as well. So of course everything that I have used on my face today is available on hqhair.com. I will put links for absolutely everything down below in the description box. The best part about this collaboration today is HQ Hair have really kindly provided me with a 25% off discount code for you guys, so you can use that across the entire website. 25% off. That includes everything that I've used today. Get yourself some treats, get some Christmas shopping done, and take advantage of that discount. Along with that 25%, they are also doing 3 for 2 on NYX Cosmetics and up to 50% off Illamasqua. 50%, that is madness. I'm going to get started on this tutorial, show you guys how to get this Christmas glam. I hope that you guys enjoy this tutorial. Please give it a big thumbs up if you do. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and let's get into it. No. There we go. Hello darlings. By the way, I have to address all of this around my hairline right here. It's hair dye, okay? Every time I get my roots done, obviously I dye my hair black, and black dye just clings to my face. As you guys can see, I have already primed my eyelid today, and I did also carve out the underside of my brow. You can do this with an eyeshadow base or a concealer, pretty much anything that you like to use underneath your eyeshadow. I haven't done my brows yet. I will do those after I've done foundation, but I do always like to carve them out first, just because I think it makes everything look a little bit neater later on. The palette that we're going to be using for this tutorial today is the Lime Crime Venus XL. Obviously you can buy this palette on HQ Hair. Really like their eyeshadow formula. It's so bomb, and this palette is a palette that I've had for a couple of years and I really like it. I think it's such a gorgeous palette. It's got a lot of amazing pinky kind of mauvey tones in there. It's also got a lot of neutrals. So the first shade that I'm going to be using today is Idolize. What I am going to start doing first of all is just packing that on the outer corner of my lid, just building up that color, and then I am just going to start bringing that in towards the inner corner as well. Honestly, you really don't need to try and be too neat about this, because it is a very soft neutral color, and we are going to be blending it out in a second anyway. This is just to pack that color on there. As you guys can see, I'm just using a patting motion to apply the eyeshadow first of all. This is what is going to give you that nice solid colour on the lid and in the crease as well. And what I am going to do is just really intensify that colour right here under the brow. I know that this is a soft glam look, but I really want that colour to be nice and rich here, because we're going to blend it into the nose contour later on, and everything is just going to work together so seamlessly. It's going to look so glam. I'm so excited. And then I'm going to switch over to a clean blending brush, and then I'm going to start blending all of that colour out. I'm also going to swirl, sorry, I'm just like pulling my brow up just so I can really get in there. I'm really swirling that colour up into the brow. Now I'm just going to add a bit more colour right here, kind of bringing it down the nose just very slightly. We will bring this down the nose slightly when we do our foundation, so it will look a little bit crazy right now, but trust me, it's gonna look fab at the end. So I think that's all we're going to do for our crease today. Honestly, your crease really does not need a lot of work. So now we're going to carve out the lid, and I am just going to use a little bit of my concealer just on the back of my hand. And what I am going to do with my cut crease is I am going to start it from around here rather than directly on the inner corner of my eye. I find that with my eye shape, if I go from the inner corner and then go upwards like this, I make my eyes look so round, whereas I like going from a little bit more inwards because it just gives my eyes more of an almond effect. So let's carve out this lid, shall we? Just gonna pack the concealer on first and then sharpen it all up. And then I'm just going to pat over the edges of that concealer to just blend that into my outer corner. And then I do also do the same thing just on the inner corner here. So for our lid shade, and also just to set that concealer down, I'm going to take a blank canvas right here, and then I'm just packing that over the top of that concealer. So I'm going to take some more of Idealized, which is the first shade that we laid down, and then I am just going to be packing that on the outer corner over the top of that concealer, just kind of pulling everything together. So for my eyeliner today, I am going to be using the NYX Cosmetics Matte Liquid Eyeliner. This is just a very, very dark black matte eyeliner. Absolutely love this stuff. My skin is so dry right now. It's honestly just disgusting. Ugh. Eyes are almost done. We do need to do our lower lash line and add like some glitter and stuff, but I'm going to do that after I have done my foundation. This is like a proper soft glam. I literally only used 2 eyeshadows. 2! I am going to get started on my skin. First of all, I'm going to spray some of this NYX Bear With Me spray. Oh, that is the dog, by the way. Honestly, I've gone through bottles and bottles of this stuff. It's so affordable and it just makes my skin feel nice and like refreshed and tacky and kind of, I don't know, it's just like a nice little pick me up for my skin. For my primer today, I'm going to use the NYX Honey Dew Me Up. Honey Dew Me Up. God, I don't know, I can't even speak today. This stuff is so sticky. Look at this. You even get like a little spatula to apply it to your face. Ooh, that feels so good. Maybe this is what my skin needed today, because my skin is just like sandpaper at the moment. It's so gross. So for my foundation today, I'm going to be using one of my OGs. This is the Cover FX Power Play foundation. I've mentioned this a few times on my channel. I did do a review on this when this first came out. I love this stuff. I think it's amazing. It's one of the best full coverage foundations out there, especially if your skin is more on the dry side. This is not overly matte and it just looks really, really nice on the skin. It just has a nice kind of blurring effect to it. It's just such a good foundation. So I'm going to be popping this all over. I picked the shit out of my skin before I started filming, so I've got to cover up all of this red. I know I shouldn't pick my skin, but I can't help it. Just dot this all over the skin. Recently, I have been using foundation that actually like matches my skin color. I know that sounds like something really weird to say, but usually I go a couple of shades darker with my foundation, and then I either have self tanner on, or I just like bronze up my neck and my body to match my face. But recently I've actually kind of been into the pale skin a little bit more. I just think there's something, I don't know, I just kind of like it right now. I forgot how much I love this foundation. So my camera just died on me whilst I was popping on my concealer. I did just add a little bit of my NYX Cosmetics concealer, and now I'm just going to blend that out. So I did use quite a bright concealer shade today. I really want to go for that super highlighted under eye effect with this look. Seeing as it's a soft glam, I just really want the skin to look bright and highlighted and contoured to the heavens. So I am going to do my lower lash line. If any of you guys watched my Melt Cosmetics Amore Returno tutorial where I kind of flicked the eyeshadow inwards here, I am basically going to be doing the same thing today. So I'm going to take an angled brush, just any old angled brush will do for this, and then I am going to be going back into the Lime Crime palette for my lower lash line. I am going to be taking this shade right here called Aphrodite, I think it's Aphrodite, and this is what we're going to be using first of all on our lower lash line. And there is a little bit of a technique to this. What I'm going to do is kind of just press the eyeshadow onto the lower lash line like so, and then as you can see I've kind of pulled it down lower than my waterline here. It's really hard to explain the shape that I am going for, but it's obviously just easier to show you. And then I'm just going to press that colour along the rest of my lower lash line. So I know this looks a little bit harsh right now, but we are going to blend it all together, and I'm going to start just smudging all of that eyeshadow out. Oh, okay, I am obsessed with how the eyes are coming out. I do need to add some mascara, but we will do that in a second. To add a little bit of something extra to the eye look, I'm going to take this Fairy Lights liquid shadow from Pixie. This is in the shade Crystalline. I'm going to be applying this on the inner corner just here using an eyeliner brush. This is going to add just a very subtle bit of sparkle to the look. You can totally skip this step if you're not really into glitter. If it's not really your kind of thing, then yeah, by all means just skip this, but I think that it's a nice little, just I don't know, just adds a little bit of holiday cheer to your eye makeup. I think I am going to add more to the inner corner as well. I'm going to switch over to a little pencil brush, and what I'm going to do is just kind of dab my brush in that glitter, just kind of coat it, and then I am going to just kind of dab it on this inner corner. I am now going to add on some bronzer. For my bronzer today, I'm just going to use this one from NYX. This is the matte bronzer in the shade Medium. Before I do bronze my face, I am just going to kind of bring this blend down the side of my nose and just kind of blend everything together seamlessly. It does look a little bit chunky in this area here right now. And then I'm just going to start slowly bringing it down the nose. Don't worry too much, we are going to blend this out, so I know it looks a bit crazy right now. And I'm going to take my blending brush and I'm going to start softening that bronzer. Oh, my nose looks really cute when I do that. I should do this more often. So then I am just going to, of course, just bronze up my face as well. I think instead of getting a blush out today, I'm going to use these two shades from the Lime Crime palette mixed together as a blush. I just kind of think a pinky blush with this look will work really well. Yes, oh that's cute, I like that. So I'm going to be using the Illamasqua Beyond powder today, and then I'm just popping that in the usual places. Oh my god, that stuff is blinding. Love it. The lip shade that I've chosen today is Lime Crime Red Rose. I think that this is going to work perfectly. So I'm just going to pop this all over the lip. This is like proper Christmas glam. I'm obsessed. I'm just going to finish off by spritzing my NYX Bear With Me spray all over. This is just going to kind of add a little bit more dewiness to my skin and just kind of make everything settle in nicely. I am just going to go and do my hair and then I will be right back. Okay, I feel like a vintage princess right now. As I said in the beginning of the video, I will list everything that I've used down below in the description box. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and I will see you on my next video. Mwah!